My name's Dan, and I'm a DiGiCo Sales Applications Specialist. Today, we're going to introduce you to the Flexi Channel. In 2008, DiGiCo launched the second console in the SD range, the SD8, based on the industry-leading SD7 and the revolutionary stealth digital engine. The SD8 delivered a new level of flexibility and processing power to a wider audience. A key feature of the SD8 was the Flexi Channel, a new concept in processing that simplifies setup and adds processing power without any sacrifices or compromise. And since the launch of the SD8, the Flexi Channel has appeared on both the SD9 and SD11 consoles. But what is a Flexi Channel? Put simply, a Flexi Channel is a processing channel that can be either mono or stereo. On the SD8, 9 and SD11, this applies to both input channels and output buses. All of them can be mono or stereo with no loss of processing elsewhere. This powerful feature makes setting up and operating your DiGiCo console amazingly easy. Now you don't have to decide in advance where your mono and stereo channels need to be. No more worrying about available resources. The standard DiGiCo processing channel contains a full set of processing: high and low pass filters, dynamic EQ, multiband dynamics, duckers, DSers, insert points. And if we take advantage of this Flexi Channel feature, we're potentially doubling the amount of processing available. If we stay with the SD8, what were 60 mono input channels can become 120 channels of full processing with no sacrifice of other processing resources. And the switch from mono to stereo can occur live, no interruption, no restructuring of the session. Just choose mono or stereo on a channel and it's done. The same principle is applied to our output buses. When we structure our session, our resources of available buses is shown at the bottom of the structure panel. And as we dial in our buses, Auxes or groups, we have a total free selection of mono or stereo buses. So 24 buses really does mean 24 buses. 24 mono, 24 stereo, or any combination in between. If you're mixing monitors and need lots of stereo Auxes, no problem. In the session structure panel, select the number of stereo Auxes and dial them in. And for a front of house mix, you might want a more even spread of Auxes and groups. So again, we can select each type of bus, mono aux, stereo aux, mono groups and stereo groups, and dial in what we need. Again, this Flexi Channel processing doesn't limit any other processing. No reduction in input channels, matrix sends, internal effects, graphic EQs. The stealth digital engine gives you all of your resources all the time. So don't compromise. Make sure your next console has Flexi Channels. Make sure it's a DiGiCo.